good with it now, Mike P? Hey, just taking a quick stroll, got to roll over to the post office, so I figured I would take you guys along with me. Got some stuff on a little backpack here, and then this way I can actually get something off and send it out, and also get my little steps in. Cause it's gonna be coming down later today. I mean, and all week, based on watching the news. It's gonna be coming down like the next couple of days. So let me see which way we gonna go. I'm gonna swing out this way. I hate this corner right here because these people, when it comes out of them driving their cars and shit, they don't be looking out for it, boy. So let me see. When they come zooming around. Let me see if I can creep across now. They have to slow down. If they don't, then they hit, I'm gonna go this way. If they don't, then they hit the other cars. Hey guys, okay. Hey, peep this. So I got over here to Biscayne Boulevard, US 1, one of the busiest streets here in Miami. And man, you know what? The sun is out and it's hot, but you know what? This morning I had my probiotic, my prebiotic. I had an egg omelet with some spinach, just a little bit of rice, and then I had a half a grapefruit. And then the other thing that I had, and I'm really tripping off it, is I had some green tea with some ginger. And I mean, I have so much energy right now. I'm just like damn, you know. And I'm maybe about 20 minutes away from the post office dropping off these packages. But when I came around the corner, and this is what I mean, you know, I drive around in this area so much, I don't really get a chance to stop and smell the roses. And what I mean by that is I go past stuff all the time, and I never know, you know, what was there. So I just kind of trip off of that. So I come around the corner, right? And then I run into this. So I come around the corner and I see this. And I'm like, I was on the phone with them the other day, you know, hollering them about any possible products that we could probably put in there with regards to the CBD. So, you know, now that I know where they're at, I mean, they're locked up right now. But now that I know where they're at, you know, I can go there. It's all good. So now I got to cross the street again. Let's see. Biscayne is busy too. There's one car coming. Come on, man. And then this other one, and I'm good. Yeah. So initially I was going to walk down like the main street, but because it's so hot, I'm like going to seek some shelter along the way. You know what I mean? So yeah, so this is not Wynwood, but you know, you guys always have murals. I'm going to step back so you guys can see it. You always have murals all throughout Miami that you come across. And again, you know, I'm in the car so much that, you know, Louie and I are driving around that I don't see a bunch of the stuff. And it's not doing its just because it has that shadow, but I see a familiar face. Boy Tommy, right there. What's up with your boy? Yeah, but I'm gonna take a different route because that sun is out, and ooh, that's a nice breeze. Yeah, that sun is out, and it's like it's hitting your dude. So as you guys can kind of see, I mean, even though Miami just recently opened up, I mean, you don't really have too many people out. This space right here, that used to be a furniture store, empty. You know, that's a trip. So I'm gonna go over towards the supermarket and kind of dip around the side there and hit the street again. But yeah, I mean, you know, parking lot's not like really full. You don't have a lot of cars out here right now. People still wearing their masks. That's a good thing. Or a real good thing. All right, crossing the street. So yeah, when I come back, on my way back, I'm gonna have to stop at this store. We don't typically shop there. We don't typically shop at that tropical supermarket, but they have some items in there, man, that you can't normally get elsewhere. More so like fruit and stuff like that. Since we get ready to hit the weekend, you know, and I have my last grapefruit, which I think this is where I got them. So I got to stock up. Yeah. I see you backing out. But yeah, it's you don't have a lot of cars out and about. Not yet still. You'll see them probably later on, you know, later on this evening. But for right now, nah. You got some folks that are sitting, getting something to eat, still dining outside, which is, you know, that's understandable. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this sun is hitting. Yeah, so when this spot opens up here on 79th, then you know that Miami is fully open. So I'm kind of gauging it off of that when these cars come up in here. I'm kind of gauging it off of that. Some people do Waffle House. I do this one right here, one. But yeah, I mean, like the streets, you don't have a whole lot of cars. I mean, you got some, but this place is normally, this section of the street is literally normally like bumper to bumper on a regular. But man, you know, I never noticed some of these little places. So leaving the post office, guess they have a location here where people can actually vote. The area that I'm in, I want to show you guys Citadel. So again, this building here, not too far from where we stay, beautiful rooftop up there. It's probably not open as of right now, just due to the fact they pretty much only do it for special events. Sometimes they do actually have it open for the public, but due to this COVID, I'm sure it's not, you know, open regularly right now. But they took this whole building, this whole side of the street, refurbished the entire thing. There's a bunch of different satellite little restaurants in there, and they have a community sitting area, you know, where they eat. And then, like I said, they have some office upstairs, and then they have a rooftop. But the area I'm in is very heavy Haitian community. And there's a gentleman, I don't know where he went, but there was a gentleman that was walking along the street with this megaphone. And he was speaking English, he was speaking Spanish, he was speaking Creole, getting the word out. So I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, so yeah, that young man, he was talked to a bunch of people in regards to voting. I didn't understand everything he was saying, but I kind of got the gist of it. Yeah, this sun is out, guys. And it's so funny because I'm out right now because right around 2 o'clock, what I might do is wait till around 2, 3 and show you guys what it's looking like then, because the storm is coming. And apparently it's supposed to be here, you know, every day, you know, moving forward. Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay.
All righty. Have a good day.
Okay.
That was dude I was telling you about. So he gave me some Biden literature, and he also gave me some scripture. So that's cool. Oh man, I don't think we've ever been here. Louie and I got to go to this spot. Let's see. So yeah, this spot right here. You guys can see that. Gotta go check that out. I'm waiting for this building right here, guys, to get done. And they spent a lot of money on this one right here thus far. And actually, based on the remnant of the picture that they had, it's actually supposed to be a pretty dope building when they get done. Now I'm telling you, the shade right now is feeling pretty good. Last time I did this, I had to stop, give me a drink, but then I was like holding stuff with both hands, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I think I drank enough water, and I had my green tea. Like I said earlier today, I had that green tea, and I had some ginger in it, and a cinnamon stick, and a little agave. And I mean, it like pepped the brother up. I'm like, wow, got all this energy. Here comes the sun. I'm wondering if I should walk down this street right here. You know what? I'm walking down this street right here. Because I'm not trying to like fight with Big Red. I'm not trying to do that. So I'm going through some neighborhood. But I'm trying to get away from the sun as much as possible. Yeah, so I decided to take a little shortcut through this little residential area because Main Street has like no shade at all. And I know as soon as I get out of this spot, it's gonna be hot. So what I'll probably do is I'll cut over to this other street that I know is gonna have a little bit of shade. Such a trip seeing these houses here. People live at, and they're so, they're very small because I mean back in the day, people didn't build some of these lavish houses like they do, you know, now. I mean, peep this right here. I don't know if you guys can see this one. I'll go across the street. Like, peep this house right here. I mean, it's an old house, and I mean, I know it has some kind of history. You guys can see that behind me. See that house right there? You know, and it probably has some history to it. Like, you know, who used to live in it back in the day? You never know. It just reminded me when Louie and I were driving out here 3 years ago. We stopped in Alabama so we can trace my family lineage, and we actually found a little town that a lot of my family members lived in. How you doing? So this is, I'm walking by the Little Haiti Health Center, by the way. It's over to my right. But anyway, we went to this little town. We found this little town. Louis helped me find it. And then we found the gravesite of some of my family members. And they had houses like that. I mean, it was real small little houses. I mean, and they were able to cohabitate in there. And I mean, and it had everything they needed, you know. So it just makes you kind of look at today's world and society on the bigger, better, all that stuff. And I mean, you know, if you've done the big houses and this and that, as you get older, you actually want less, or at least I know I want less. And Louis and I at least agree that we don't need a whole lot. If we were to get another large house, it would be for the purpose of, you know, cohabitating again, you know, with our family members, you know, with the kids, you know, that type of thing. So that when, you know, if we're not here any longer, you know, they got a spot that they can always have a roof over their head. And then, you know, when they get older, you know, their kids can take over the spot. And we had learned that from a very good friend in LA. That's what his father did when they moved from St. Louis. He bought this big ass house in California, like 4 stories. And the thing that's in the agreement is they can never sell it. House can never be sold. So all they pay is property tax. You know, and obviously their utilities and stuff like that. Oh, I got to take the street. Sidewalk ended. That's all they have to do is pay property tax and their you know, utilities. But other than that, the house is paid for. It'll always be paid for. And at the end of the day, you know, at least he knows his family will always have a place where they can, you know, rest their head at night. And it's something that's ongoing. Because I think Mr. Robert is probably in his 70s, something like that. So, you know, his kids are older. They're probably in their mid-40s or something like that right now, I think. Something like that. And then some of them have children. So it's a good thing. And like I said, it's in California. The only thing, like I said, that sucks, it can never be sold. So the house could be worth millions of dollars, because I'm talking to like at least 5 acres. And like I said, it's four levels, like a little mini hotel. He was saying that on the 3rd and 4th floor, they don't even use. They don't even use it. So get across this thing here. Turn it around. Morning, guys. We're headed on back. Man, it's so crazy. So I'm walking on the main street, and I noticed this little bus. And on the bus, they had this drone that Louis and I have been looking at. It's a DJI Mavic 2. But this particular one was a mini Mavic. And I mean, I've never seen any marketing or advertisement for this company other than when I'm like online. So that's a sign, guys. That's a sign. I don't know if it's saying, you know, go ahead and get the mini Mavic, or go ahead and get the Mavic 2, because the mini Mavic is half the cost of the Mavic 2, and not having a drone before, you know, to invest almost a whole rack for not having one. And of course, you know, you're gonna have an accident. You're gonna mess it up. You know, you're gonna drop it. It's gonna crash into something. Everybody does it, just like riding a bike, until you get it down pat. So I'm still thinking about doing the mini Mavic, which is what was displayed on the bus, before I jump up to the big boys. Woo! So I still got a lot of energy, guys, but it's hot. You know, the time I get home, I'll be nice and burn off a lot of calories, jump in the shower, and continue the day. And I mean, you know, it's so funny. It's like when Lui and I, when we leave out of the parking garage, we always do our prayer of travel. But you know, I also do one when I'm walking. These people out here don't want it. I keep telling you guys that. One of these days when you come out here, spend about a week or whatever, you'll see a little bit of everything when it comes down to how these guys drive. I'm walking by the local car wash detail spot, and typically in the morning you'll see nothing but like law enforcement cars and sheriff's cars, and you know, law enforcement meaning, you know, the city of Miami, and then also you'll have North Miami sometimes over here. You have the sheriffs over here sometimes. So you have a whole lot of law enforcement as a whole kicking it here before they start their day. Thank God. Even though I'm going against the sun, guys, I got a little breeze hitting me, so that's all good. But that's also letting me know that those clouds are moving. So I didn't want to drive, and I need to get these packages out. So I figured I would kill two things at once. And I don't know how many miles it is. It's between 4 to 5, something like that. The average I normally do is like, you know, 4 when I go out 3 times. What's good with it, man? All right. Our mailman, but we won't see him. Now that's the thing. I don't know what time it is right now, but dude's right here by our building. But we don't see him until like the latter part of the damn day. Knowing damn well that we got, you know, these 2 big old towers and shit. So I got to cross this crazy street right here. They come over the bridge, and then they have this little bank to the right, and they can't see. And they're supposed to be doing 30, but they're doing like 50. I don't like the let's see. Oh, no, that's it. I'm coming around that corner, man, like no tomorrow. Yeah, I'm good now. So I'm on the home stretch now, guys. Taking it in. These guys are like painting the building. They're almost done. They did a pretty decent job. Like I said, they got 2 big ass towers and hello apartments. Like on our floor, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably got maybe around between 10 to 12 units a floor. And there are 21 floors, something like that. But on some of them, they don't have actual. ¿Cómo está, hermano? Let me go around this side. That's the other thing that's kind of dope about here, at least like when it comes to our UPS dude, our FedEx guy. You know, you get the same people. Morning. here. Take a quick seat. I'll let y'all for a second. Oh, man. Well, guys, I made it back safely. First part of the day, well, actually the second part of the day. I did a couple of things before I left out. Got that out of the way. I'm going to check in on Mama. I know she stayed up late last night. She was up when I left, but I don't know if she lay back down and take another nap. She deserves it, for real. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. If I'm able to get some footage on what the weather's going to change later, then I'll go ahead and do that and try to put it together so you can see what this particular day looks like.
2 hours later.
Y'all see this shit right here? See, anytime the news is talking about anything over 20%, it's going to happen. And I told you guys earlier when I was doing my walkthrough that they said it was going to come down around 2, 3 o'clock. And this is like clockwork right here. This fool keeps stopping in front of me. Man, I'm trying to like get back. You know, the only thing that's really good though is that the $80 that Louie and I invested in these wipers, they working good. They working real good. So I had the test right there. But yeah, man. Look here. Anytime that it says 20, don't even trip. Come on down. Come on down. But if it says 30, 40, 50, then you might want to look at that. For real. But at any rate, guys, I wanted to say thank you for supporting Louie and I. Thank you so much for watching this particular episode. This is my first vlog that I did. You know, Lemon City, Little Haiti, Little River, that area. I'm telling you, it's a lot of culture. Based on the research that I did, it stated that this particular community is the second largest outside of Haiti. So, you know, I plan on going back. I plan on like checking out some other areas. Normally when people do this YouTube game, they always go over to South Beach. They always look at the nightlife. They always go to Ocean or Collins or whatever. Louie and I want to share with you guys other areas, other pockets of Miami that normally people don't share with you. There are a lot of things jumping off here, and we want to try to share that with you guys. So again, you know, at the end of the day, I always say one love, long ashes, slow burns. Deuces.